Overthinking is death to progress. It has you fooled into thinking you're doing much more when, in actuality, you're not doing much at all. Overthinking is abundance of activity, absent of an end. It's the equivalent of partaking in a marathon where everyone around you runs in one direction to reach the end and you pace back and forth for a few feet, never really going anywhere. It is an overflow of condiments on a bun with no burger. It's taking apart a picture frame for a speck of dust in one corner. It's repainting an entire portrait because of a crooked line. Overthinking is drowning in mid-air. It begins small, a general thought regarding the big picture. Then it's counting its subcategories and breaking those up into smaller pieces. And with those pieces, you do the same, and repeat, and repeat. This pattern consumes you, and you continue until you're left with the tiniest piece you could carve with the tiniest knife you could find, out of what was once a rock and now in comparison feels like a huge boulder next to this tiny piece. And the smaller you divide this piece, the less visible it becomes, yet you try that much harder to see it. And now you are so far along in detail and specificity that you are unable to trace this detail back to its place in the big picture, like a puzzle piece you've trimmed into a different shape, one that won't fit anymore. You are on a piece of driftwood you sanded down that belonged to the side of a boat on which you set sail. You are lost at sea without any trace of how to return to the island from which you came. Beneath you is an engulfing body of water, and above you is a never-ending space of sky, and in your hands is the piece you hold gripped too tightly to let go. You come to realize that if you split this piece any further, you'll be left with nothing. Alone under the sky and over the sea on a piece of driftwood keeping you afloat. And since this piece is your last connection to your starting point, you stop. You close your eyes and let go of where you're going. You'll hope to fall asleep on this driftwood, maybe to be swayed back to shore by the sea. You'll start again